Yo, what's up guys? It's me, Mezogv, and today we're going to be doing yet another Jurassic World Hammond Collection review. As you can see, today's video is in the kitchen, which I normally don't film here, but I figured that this next figure is going to be like really interesting. It's definitely different from like the normal stuff I review, but it was like really, I couldn't pass this up. And that is, of course, the Jimmy Buffett Hammond Collection figure. This was available in San Diego Comic-Con. I believe you could also get this on the, I believe the Mattel Creations website. I'm not for sure if it's still available. I believe it was a limited time thing. But overall though, really interesting. Definitely something very different. Normally when it comes to like Jurassic World, obviously we're doing stuff like from the movies or whatever, but this is interesting. This is different. But as you can see, when you open up the box, you're greeted with the Hammond Collection logo. And of course, removing the box, this is a little awkward. We got Jimmy Buffett. This is it's very interesting. Definitely not something I normally review. With this Jimmy Buffett box is really interesting. You got the Jimmy written in cursive on top, and then you got Buffett, but in the background you got Jimmy Buffett holding the two margaritas like seen in the movie, with a Jurassic Park 3 Pteranodon for some reason. And of course you also got the Dimorphodon, some more JP3 Pteranodons. Then you got like people running in the background. This is stupid. And then you got the Innovation Center in the background. Of course, under that you also got this board. Also, something that's really neat about this box is that like it has like these gloss like bamboo design to it, which is really nice touch. It really feels like something you'd see like in Margaritaville or something. But really cool. On the other side, you got like a salt shaker with a margarita emblem. On the other side, you got Mattel Creations. And on the back, of course, you got Jimmy Buffett, bubbles up, and then you got a whole description. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause the video. But really neat. I even love the reference to the Margaritaville song. So that's fun. But yeah, really nice attention to detail when it comes to the box. Alright, so after some tinkering with the box, as you can see, I believe I got the origami handle correct. I'm not for sure, but I mean, it looks good to me. As you can see, it's really neat. Looking at the base, you got, of course, the dial there with the start button, Jurassic World emblem. On the box itself, of course, supposed to resemble a margarita blender, so you got the margarita mix inside the eyes. Then, of course, on the side, you got 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 7 p.m., and happy hour, which I believe it's like all references to his songs, I believe. Looking on the side, still got that margarita like mix. Of course, you got the handle. What's really neat is that you can actually use the handle, so you can lift it up out of the base, and you can actually hold it, which is really neat. But yeah, with this packaging, it's just really creative. You can really tell that the people who made this set just had a great time making this. Of course, you got some like speaker holes, which is supposed to look like ventilation down here. Same thing on the other side. On the top, you have Hammond Collection. Here's the back. And of course, you can see there's a little bit of an opening right here. And this is where the speaker holes come out of. Or used for. If you rotate this, as you can see, it makes noise. I believe one of his songs come on. I'm not entirely for sure. Let's see. Okay, well that was the sound of something. I don't know what that was. Okay. Okay, well there's the Dimorphodons chasing down the people on Main Street, which is really neat. Okay, there's a Dimorphodon sound effect. Oh, and there we go. Overall though, really interesting set. So yeah, overall though, there you go. This is the Jimmy Buffett San Diego Comic-Con set. It's very, it's just so different, you know what I mean? It's so unique and different. I just love this thing. So yeah, let's, why don't we try taking Jimmy Buffett himself out of the box and let's get a close-up look. Alright, so once you take him out of the blender, see, it's actually pretty neat how he has a background which he sits on, which has a whole bunch of different people running from the Dimorphodons and JP3 Pteranodons for some reason. But yeah, really, really neat background. So yeah, it's actually really cool. So if you want to have them on display in or out of the box, you can just set them up on the background. Right, and here is Jimmy Buffett out of the box and fully displayed. So by the way, something I want to mention, there we go. Something I want to mention about this set is just the sheer tiny accessories this guy comes with. I mean, he comes with like a really tiny salt shaker, which, you know, doesn't really attach to anything except for his hands, so it just, you know, free falls right there, so be careful losing that. And also not just that, but as you can see, he comes with like 2 really tiny margaritas. So it wouldn't surprise me if someone like lost these accessories because these are just so small. Alright, so of course the set comes with a kind of like a Satch Hut stand, which actually looks pretty cool because it reminds me of like Jurassic Park in a way when they had all like the Satch Huts and stuff in that movie. Of course, you also got the margarita with the Jurassic logo on it, which is pretty cool. Then you got some transparent plastic that's supposed to resemble ice in the margarita mix with the salt around the glass. The Dimorphodons all come with a stand or a little pole thing which clip into the base, which also has some like Satch sculpting on the bottom. Looking at the Dimorphodons themselves, unfortunately, they are a little bit awkward looking when it comes to the paint. It's kind of hard to get a good view on these things because, like I said, everything in the set is really small. But as you can see, the paint is a little off, especially at the eyeball. But overall, though, I mean, I guess really they wanted to put their most effort into the box. Which, by the way, look how much boxes there are. This is like, God, there's a lot of boxes. But as you can see, they mainly put in time and effort into like the boxes and Jimmy Buffett himself. So I guess the Dimorphodons really weren't on their priority list. But overall though, really neat. You got some screen accurate Dimorphodons because I mean they do have the colors, so that is pretty cool of the movie Dimorphodons. As you can see though, while the Dimorphodons don't have any articulation, they're just really soft plastic, they all do have a hole on the bottom of their chest where you can plug them in to the poles, which is really neat. So you don't have to have these poles on here. In fact, I believe, yeah, you can even take off the poles. So if you just want a stand with Margarita, if you want to stand with Jimmy Buffett himself without the dinosaurs, you can actually do that. So that's also pretty neat. So looking at Jimmy Buffett, as you can see, he comes with 2 margaritas, and he also gets, like, he can stand on the base with some plugs, which are on the bottom of his feet. So you can remove him if you want and put him back on, and he will not fall. Also, the margaritas are indeed removable. So if you want, you can remove one of the margaritas and replace it with the salt shaker. I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like putting in that much work into that. But yeah, that is something you can do. So looking at his face, as you can see, he kind of has a little kind of a cryptic looking smile, not gonna lie. I understand they're trying to make him look like friendly, I guess, like happy, because I mean, I guess that what he was known for was just being a very positive person, especially when you're about to die from dimorphons. But it's still, I guess it's just funny nonetheless. So why is it not focusing? There we go. For his shirt, he's wearing a peach colored shirt, which is also pretty accurate to the movie, and he's wearing some khaki shorts and of course sandals. Overall though, I mean, granted, he didn't really have much of appearance. Like, he had like a few second cameo, but overall though, from the small cameo he had, he is a pretty accurate looking figure to how he looked like in the movie, so that is pretty neat. Alright, but this was the Jurassic World San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Jimmy Buffett set. Overall though, really nice set. You got 3 dinosaurs, or pterosaurs I guess. You get a really cool looking Jimmy Buffett figure, because why not? You know, who can say no to a Jimmy Buffett figure, you know what I mean? With 2 margarita accessories, salt shaker accessory, a margarita blender packaging, and just overall a really nice Jimmy Buffett box. You get a lot of this set, surprisingly, especially the price. I believe the price of this set when it came out was like $30. I don't know how much it's going for now with like reselling, but overall though, really nice set. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here, please subscribe. If you want to see more Jurassic Park content or just more content like this, I highly recommend you guys subscribing. But besides that, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.